I a few times I got the question now of how to find those ley centra, ley lines, and in this short video I will address that. There's different ways you can use thinking. No, it doesn't matter maybe where you are, but I'm European, so I have more references in Europe. Yeah. So I suppose you already know about ley lines, what they are. I will not go into that. And the ley center is, of course, the area where there's several ley lines they are crossing. And then it's important to know that there's different kind of crossings and different kinds of ley lines. And the more crossings you have, the stronger the place. Apparently, I have to say apparently because I'm myself new in this journey. Just 1 year, I'm experimenting with this. So, a few very easy steps are to look for older churches in Europe, churches that were developed latest around the 14th century. And in some references, I find around halfway of the 14th century that then there was a change. Some more recent literature authors they write that also recent churches were maybe built on lay center. I'm not sure about that yet. What is a very plausible something is that the churches in the between the 12th and or maybe even the 10th, 11th already, the 12th and the 14th century, they were especially built on lay centra. So one thing you can do is look for old churches in the area where you are. And luckily in Europe, there's still many of them there. One of the things you will find if you look for older churches, you will find, at least in the Netherlands, that many of them, they are developed in an area where there was previously already a little chapel and there was already a valuable tree on that spot. Very often they were, if you look into the history, you can see that the church was developed there. Then, a second thing you can do is to look for where there are ancient trees. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a healing tree. It can be a large, well-developed tree that has survived many centuries. Yeah, so the older, larger developed trees of several centuries and many centuries years old, they may be regularly on a lay center or nearby. And saying that, I like to refer to also now to the trees generally as having or may have a similar effect as lay center energy. I'm saying energy now, but to give it a name. So if you're looking for lay center and you'd like to experience the effects of lay center on you, or use that in a way, you may want to consider also to look for all the trees. Then a third location that you could look for is megalithic sites. And especially in Europe, in the north of Europe, there's many of them. Southern Europe also, many megalithic sites that are saved, and you can find them rather easily on the internet. I'm not saying that every megalithic site is erected on a lay center. I actually think they are not all there. But there are locations with these megalithic sites that they are on ley center, at least according to what I've studied so far. And which sites they are, yes, and which sites they are not, I cannot say just like that. I will put a few links in this below the description, in the description of this video, so that you can go to a few websites that you may use for looking for ancient trees or for megalithic site near where you are. And at least that can be a easy access step if the churches are closed, which is nowadays a lot. And then, of course, I should mention here that many of the cathedrals and also the pilgrimage areas, they are on strong ley center. And so it has been already for many centuries that the people are attracted to those places. And if you look in the information, you see many of them, they had of the people have the pilgrimage there because there was a healing effect. So, of course, that's one of the things that I'd like you to realize, that the lay center can have a effect on you. Yeah. So that's important to know. It can affect you. I don't know if I can say it will affect you, but because it depends maybe very much if you are open for that. Yeah. If you are willing to allow that effect. But on some level, probably there is an effect, even though you are just there. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Then of course there's the fourth way. And the fourth way is, if you're starting, it's not an option. The fourth way is, well, there's a fifth way I will mention maybe. Nah, you can look in the other videos and see what's the fifth way. But the fourth way would be to use the dowsing rods. Yeah, the wiggelroede. So people can use the dowsing rods to find the ley lines and then find the crossings of the ley lines. So like that you can find the leycentra in your surroundings. So these are four ways how you can rather easily get to the ley lines and the leycentra. Yeah. So if you go to through the channel, you may find a few videos on leycentra or on information on the sites. If you don't see really and you think there must be something more, then just give me an email and or leave a comment and we can be in touch on that. I'll try to come back on the comments. Yeah. So yeah, and you may be curious about the fifth way. It will come, or it is already in some of the videos. Yeah. Good. Enjoy the day. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and give a like, of course. And if you mark the notification bell, then you will be informed when another video will be uploaded. Yeah. This one from a peaceful room. Many of the videos, they are from outdoors and not that, maybe not always so good quality camera work, but at least you can see that there's really something there. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy. Bye.